how do you think your previous career and your studies, computer science, and working as a software engineer, how has that equipped you, like in terms of skills for making this game? Like how much do the skills overlap with what you're doing now?
Right. So programming itself is definitely the biggest help to actually start working on games. Of course, there are other elements of game development, right? Not just programming. There's art, audio, writing, game design, etc., etc. But I guess for this project, I intentionally choose a project that's not too heavy on, let's say, art or audio, which I don't have much experience with, but the game is more relies more on, or is more heavy on, like programming. So that's where I can utilize actually my experience that I gained from my previous jobs and from my study. Yeah, a lot of other things like art, for example, yeah, I just have to learn it by myself, which is both tough, but at the same time it's really fun. Like I recently picked up pixel art, so it's like this retro style of art.
I like that.
Like Mario Bros, for example. Yeah, so I started learning that and actually apply it to my game. So yeah, there's a lot new to learn, but I was still able to utilize experience, like my programming experience.
So nothing really went to waste, right?
Yeah. And in fact, like one other thing, like that's not so obvious that I was able to use that I learned from my previous job was more sort of management organizational skill. Right, that really helped me like structure my project and kind of figure out how I want to break up the work, sort of how do I want to do the scheduling, estimation, and so on and so forth. So it wasn't very apparent at first, but I think it really helps a lot. Yeah,
it seems there are really a lot of transferable skills, right?
Yeah, for sure.
That is what sometimes people changing careers are maybe a bit too afraid about. They think that they really have to start from scratch again, whereas oftentimes, like, there are so many especially soft skills or management skills, right, that you can take over and use. So nothing really goes to waste, I guess.
Yeah